Hi everyone, this is Sheila Peters and we're about to do a stretch body awareness class. Let's start by standing with our feet right under our hips and we're going to reach our arms up and bend our knees. So we're reaching up and down, hands and knees, and then reverse that. Straighten and drop the head down as you lengthen the legs and the hips up. And again, bend, stretch, and drop down. Let's take that 2 more times. And lift up, bending the knees, reaching arms up, shoulders don't lift. Drop down, let that head go down, hips drive upwards to the ceiling. And last time, reach up. Good. And drop down, straightening the legs, lifting the hips up, heads down. Excellent. Come on up with that head. Let's drop the head down, circle over to the right, and all the way up and to the side. Keep going, drop, circle, around, up, and side. We've got 2 more. So we're really trying to open up the necks. For those of you that live in the Northeast, we had a couple of days where it was nice and warm, and now it's gotten cold again, and we tend to hold and hunch our shoulders. Drop the head down to the center and go in the opposite direction, 4 circles. So this helps to open up maybe some of those crunched muscles in our neck and in our upper back, shoulder area, all the way around. We've got 2 more. Come to the front, circle to the side, all the way up and around. And last one, drop it down, circle to the side, lift it up and around to the side, and head goes down. Let's go directly up and down, and up and down. 2 more. Lift up, opening through the front of the neck and then the back of the neck, and lift up and down. Now we're going to swing our arms up and go lift in the upper body, keeping the knees bent, and reach out a little bit farther back. So we're getting, again, some more work through that upper torso area. And then come through, swing the arms around as you bend the knees, straighten the knees, and curve to the front, and then bend. Reach the arms up, circling, come up, bend the knees, head comes up. Circle the arms as you straighten the legs, up, around, head comes down, and bend the knees. So we're involving a little more of the body. Let's take 2 more sets of those. Lift up. Good. Swing down, around, and bend those knees, and lift up. Circling the arms, lift the arms up, head up, bend the knees, and circle up, around, and bend, and drop. Good. Let's bring the arms up, reach the arms to the side, out through the ribs, reach. You can let your heads go with you. Reach and stretch and out and reach and out. Come back to neutral and let's just roll the shoulder over, letting the head go over to the left there and open and shift and roll. Opening up those shoulders a little bit more. Open and roll it and front. Let's keep going. Out and center and out and center. Last time. Reach it out and center and out and center. Let the arms come down. Lift the shoulders up. Drop them down and lift up. Drop them down. Good. 2 more. Up. Drop them down and up. Drop them down. Now let's bring them up. We're going to twist the upper body to the right, then drop the shoulders down. Lift up. Twist to the other side. Drop down. Keeping hips front, legs straight, and drop. And lift up, twist, and drop. Now let's add something to this. So we're twisting, dropping the shoulders, and now roll the head down. And come back up. Lift the shoulders up, twist to the other side, shoulders go down, hips stay front, head rolls down. So again, we're getting into that upper body. Let's take it to the side, other side, drop it, head down. You're feeling that in the spine, in the upper spine, twist, drop, and come down. Coming up right, come to the center. Just shimmy out those shoulders. They should feel quite a bit more loosened up. And let's work with our feet. So we're gonna press the heel forward, drop the heel down, and rock it back. So now we're working with the opposite end of our body, our feet, instead of the head and shoulders, and rock back. So we're getting a little work too in the ankle, and we're also getting some work in the lower leg. Come back to neutral, let's take it to the other side. Lift that heel up towards the big toe, and back, and rock it, and come back. And you have a little sway in your body. Come forward, and back, good, and come forward, and back, excellent. Let's rotate the legs out, and let's have a little space between them so that you've got sort of a tight second position there, and we're lifting that heel up. Now pushing down with the heel and rocking and getting a little action into that hip there. And lift, good, and come down and rock. 2 more, reach it up, and push it down and back, and once more, rock it, and come back. Let's come back to neutral, other side. So we're pushing the heel again to the big toe. Heel down, rock it back, and push through, lift, and rock it back. Excellent. Push through, reach, and back. Excellent. Push through, reach, and come back. Excellent. Let's open the legs up into a little bit wider second position here. And we're going to bend our knees, and we're going to lift the heel up and down. Shift up and down. Lift it up and down and up. 2 more sets. Lift it up and down and lift and down. Once more. Up and down and up and down. Straighten the legs. Let's bend both knees, opening the knees, getting a little more stretch in the inside legs here, and come upright, squeezing the glutes. Again, bend, keep the upper body nice and tall, shoulders on top of the hips. We have 2 more. Bend it and straighten and bend it out. And straighten. Now we're going to take that first part of the exercise. So we have bend, lift, holding that position, lift the other heel up, little balance, heel down, and straight. Let's take it to the other side. Heel lifts, up, heel down, lift, up, heel down, once more. Lift it up, heel down, excellent. Come upright and shake that out. Let's go into a parallel wide position. We're going to take some reaches with our arms and our legs. So let's start with a reach to the diagonal with that arm come up to the ball of the foot there. Now we're going to come back down, bend the knee, and let the upper body tilt to the side, and push and reach. So we're getting a diagonal stretch. Let's take that 3 more times. Bend and reach. Repeat, bend and reach way up there, and bend and reach. Let's take it to the other side. So we're setting ourselves up here. Arm goes out, keep that shoulder back so you have the side stretch there, and then we bend, knee and elbow, and reach, pressing down with the foot and up with that hand. Bend, breathe, and reach. We've got 2 more, and bend. Excellent. And reach. And last time. Bend and reach it up. Good. Come back to a straight leg position, and let's just windmill from one direction to the other with the hand going across the waist. Increasing that side body stretch. Up and over. Keep breathing. Up and over. Excellent. Up and breathe. Let's come back to this first side, and we're going to repeat what we did before. So we're going to bend and reach more to the side. So we're increasing that side body stretch without having the foot change in terms of this placement on the floor. 2 more. Bend, feeling that bottom arm reach across so you can increase that stretch to the side body. Bend, breathe, and reach. Come up, windmill. Let's take it to the other side. Here we go. Here's our setup position. And now we're bending the knee and the elbow and reaching to the side. Try to extend that side motion. Bend, breathe, and reach it to the side. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Lengthen. And last time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's take some more windmills around and up and over. Now we're going to take it once more over to the side here. Now from here, we're going to go into a flat back, trying to aim out over that left leg. So we're starting to involve that hamstring, and then we're going to come up and go to the side. Good. And windmill to the other side. Here we go. Reach over, and now we're going to go over more to that right leg. We're keeping both hips level, trying not to push that hip to the front, and reach to the side to increase that side body stretch and lift. Repeat. Over to the side. Flat back from the hips, over that left leg. Arms go out and come up, twist. Good. And let's come up and over and take it once more. Out and go into that flat back over the right side. Really feeling that in the hamstring. Reach to the side and come up right. Good. Come up and shake out. Your feet should feel pretty warmed up, and your head and upper body. But let's get into the hips. And let's take it into a wide position here. Bend the knees, make sure they're going out over the toes, and let's just swing the hips to the side, and swing, and side. 2 more sets, and swing, and out, and side. Come back to neutral. We're going to go front, and back, and front, and back. 2 more sets, and back, and front, and back. Come back to neutral. Let's go front right diagonal. Trying not to let this knee move in. And then push out to the back. And swing diagonal front, and back. Diagonal front, back, and front, and back. Come back to neutral. Opposite side, left front diagonal, and back. Good. And front, and back, and swing back, and swing front, and back. Come back to neutral. Let's take circles front, circling around all the way, keeping the knees out over the toes all the way. So we're opening out in the exterior muscles of the sides of the hips, the glutes, all the way back, around, and then when we come to the front, we're trying to really press out and open up in the hip flexors. We've got 2 more circles. Really paying attention to where your knees are, that you're not letting your knees flap around. They stay right over the toes. Swinging around. So we're getting some action just in this whole hip IT band area, and let's reverse that. Coming to the opposite direction, we have 4 circles. Around, breathe. Keep it going. Push front, letting your upper body counterbalance the action of the hip. So as the hips go front, your body goes back and around. Here we go. And let's take 1 more so that we're really pushing through. Good. And around. Excellent. And to the back and over and into the front. Come back to neutral and straighten up. Now let's just push with straight legs, side and side. Keep going, side. You may find that you're engaging a little bit of the inside thigh with the straight legs. And side, good. And side, and side. Let's come back to neutral. Once again, same positions. We're gonna go front with the legs straight and back and front and back. 2 more sets. Front and back and front and back. Come back to neutral. Let's take those diagonals. Let's go to the left first. Left front diagonal. Back out and front diagonal. Really trying to counterbalance with your upper body. The more you counterbalance, especially to the front on this diagonal, the more of a stretch you may find you get. Back. And go to the front. Good. And back. Come back to neutral. Let's take it to the other side. Front diagonal on the right. And push it back. Remember that counterbalance really helps to open up, especially to the front. And two more. Front and back. Beautiful. And last time. Front and back. Come back to neutral. Now we're going to take, instead of circles, the spoke of the wheel. So we're going to the front, and let's go to the left first. Diagonal front, center, side, center, back diagonal, center, back directly center, and other diagonal to the back, center, side, center, front diagonal, center, front, and let's reverse it. So we go to the right diagonal, center, and side. Good. Back diagonal and back. You kind of have to think with your hips. Put all of the consciousness into the hips to remember this, and push it and up. Let's take the whole thing once again around to the left and then to the right a little bit faster. So we have and front and diagonal and side, back, diagonal, directly back, back diagonal and side and front to the right. Go front, reverse it to the right and go side and to the back. Good. Directly back, diagonal, side and front. Let's go back to front once more, and let's bring our arms up, and we've got our hips going forward. We're going to bend the knees and then push through those hips. They're still going front. Now arc the back, come up and over, and we're going to stay in an arch back. So we're sticking our derriere up, and we're going to go all the way down. Now if you need to bend the knees, you can do that. Heads go down. We're going to shake those heads, no. Shake the heads, yes. Shake the heads, no. And shake the heads, yes. Excellent. Bend the knees. Let's roll up through the spine. Shoulders are down. So we're starting to involve that lower spine a little bit more. Bring the arms up. Press the hips forward. Arc the upper body back. Good. From here, we're going to bend the knees, push through, come up and over, and arch all the way down. Going back to this first position towards the floor, heads are loose. Let's again shake that head no. Maybe get a little farther over with your torso. You're folding from the crease in the hips. Shaking, yes. Good. Bend the knees, roll up through that spine, coming up through that back and neck, reach the arms up, and we're going to take this again. So from here, deep breath in, we're reaching to the back with our hips going forward, legs are straight, bend the knees, come down, reach back, up and over. So you may find you're getting more of a fluid motion. We still have an arch in the back, lower back, dropping down, folding from the hips, heads are loose. Shimmy those shoulders out. Wiggle the hips out a little bit. Let's take a circle with the top of our head. So we're sort of slowly saying hello to those hamstrings as we do this. If your knees are bent, that's okay. Stop that circle and make it circle in the opposite direction. Good. Keep it going, letting that head, which we've loosened up, really be nice and free. And then come to the end of that, bend the knees. We're rolling up through the spine. Good. Lift, and we have one more set. Reach the arms up. We're pushing our hips forward and arcing our upper body to the back. From here, we're going to bend, push through the hips, arc all the way back, let the arms swing, arch, once again, all the way down, and just hang. Good. Okay, just for a moment, let's get our arms reaching out towards the front. Here, so you're reaching hands out. We're in this hamstring position, whether your knees are bent or not, but we're folding from the hips. And we're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, reach that right hand forward a little bit more. So you're lengthening through the spine. You try to bring your spine more in a diagonal motion towards the front of the room. And breathe in. Exhale, reach that left arm forward. You feel a stretch underneath the armpit, going from the arm all the way through to the ribs, and you may be feeling more exaggerated hamstring stretch. Let's take that once more in each direction. Deep breath in,
Exhale, reach that hand. Now you're shifting your weight forward a little bit here, so you're not on your heels, you're more on the balls of your feet, but your heels are on the floor, just to increase this stretch through that whole body. Other side, deep breath in. Exhale, reach that hand out. So we've got an even stretch there. Good. Reaching way out there. Excellent. Now walk your hands a little bit closer, and we're going to rotate the legs in. So we've got the heels going together, and then the toes, and once more heels, and they'll be quite close there. Bend the knees and let the upper body come to an upright position. Our knees are out, so we're starting to work with those inside thighs there. With the right leg, we are going to just roll on the ball of the foot, that knee in and out. Repeat. Knee in and out. Each time you're trying to really activate that hip a little bit more, rotate, so you get a little more ability to stretch out in the inside thigh. So you may already feel like this leg is farther out to the side. Let's take it to the other side. So we're rolling on the ball of the foot. Again, keeping the knee and the toe in line, and come in and rotate out. Beautiful. Rotate in and rotate out. And last time, rotate it in and rotate it out. Excellent. From here, let's rock over towards the left side. So we're putting our weight on our left foot and knee and leg, and shooting that right leg out to increase the stretch on the inside thigh here. Really reaching out with that foot. This heel is lifted. This arm is against that inner knee area. Flex the right foot up. Push through the ball of foot and point. And flex. Push through and point. Two more. Flex. Push through and point. Excellent. And flex. Push through and point. Good. Now we're going to rotate this long leg, the right leg, as we make our upper body go towards the left foot. We're going to shoot back, get the heel down, and this leg is reaching out far back. It might be that your foot is off the mat. And we're going to just press through that hip, letting the hip come forward. Excellent. Let's curl the toe in the back, and don't be upset if it's off the floor. Come up to a lunge. So you're still pressing that hip forward, really stretching out through that hip. Drop the knee down, toe releases. Repeat. Curl the toe, press and up. And knee down and release. And toe, press and up. And knee down, toe and release. And last one. Curl the toe, press and up. Good. Knee down, toe and release. Now you may have noticed that unlike most of the time when I ask you to get your foot out from underneath and make it so that it lines up with your knee, we've got our foot a little bit farther in from our knee. So we're going to rotate back to our original position, lift the heel on the left leg, and feel that inside thigh once again, get a good stretch. Now we're going to bring this leg in, and we're going to slide the other leg out, reaching it out. And again, you can see it goes up past my mat. The heel is lifted on the side, hand is pressing against the inside of that knee, lower thigh area. And we're going to flex the left foot up, push through and point, and flex it up, push through and point. Repeat, flex it up, push through and point. And last time, flex it up, push through and point. Now we're going to rotate, making that hip roll down. The body goes over to the knee, and you notice the setup of the knee and the foot is not exactly the way we normally make it go. And then we're going to drop the knee down, and toe is releasing, and you're pressing through this back hip to open up the hip flexors there. Curl the toe under, press and stretch. Keep going. Knee down, toe, and lengthen. Breathe. Shoulders are relaxed. Bend and up. And you may find that you are trying to hyperextend the arms. Don't let that happen. Have the elbows be a little bit bent there. Here's our third time. Stretching out. Good. Curl the toe under, press and lift. And last time, bend it down, toe. Press that hip forward. Good. Curl the toe under and lift. Now we're lifting the heel on the right leg, rotating the left leg out, pointing that foot. We can take one more little stretch there just to feel that opening up in the thighs. And then bring that leg in and try to scoop those heels together a little bit. We're going to lift up into a forward fold. So from here, deep breath in. We're putting our heels down. They touch. Keeping the legs rotated out. Hips come up. And stretch. Now, if you don't have a complete straight leg, that's okay. But this turned out stretch is going to be a little different than a normal hamstring stretch. Let's come back down into our bent knee squat. Breathe in. Exhale, press, push, lift. Repeat. We've got 2 more. And opening the knees. Once you come down, really fully open those knees. Maybe open the knees to the back a little bit more. And then press, heels down, folding from the hips, heads are down. And repeat, bend, open, knees move out to the side there. And heels come down, lift, and stretch. Good. Now we're gonna fold the left leg to the right leg. So we're going into a parallel position and we're facing the right side of your mat, heads go down. Let's move our hands forward and move our legs back. So we're going to go into a down dog position. And you can have a little more space between the legs there. And press the heels down, move the hips up. So you're really getting into that hamstring stretch. And we're in a good down dog. We're going to come back down into a plank. Hold it. Let's breathe. Good. And push back into down dog. Good. Come back. My shirt keeps covering my mouth there. Come into down dog. Good. And press back. Way out with the heels there. And come back into down dog. Breathing. And push back. Here we go. And back into your plank. Good. And back into down dog. Excellent. Now lift that front leg up. We're going to bend it and we're going to slide it between the hands. So you pushed forward. We're going to let that back leg settle. And just again, we're working through that back hip there. And let's put our hands on our thighs. There's a little balance there. And as you press the shoulders back and the head up, using your hands on your knees, you're going to get a little more stretch in that back hip area. Good. Come back down. Excellent. Roll, push, and back into your down dog. Pressing way back there. Let's take it to the other side. So the back leg's coming up. It's coming through, sliding into between the hands. Drop the knee down on the back leg. Push it back and lift the body up. Hands come onto the thigh there and push back. And there's a little bit of a balance. Shoulders are down. You might find yourself wobbling. Just come back to that position. Feel that stretch that's happening on that hip. Good. Let's take that one more moment. Good. And come back down. And let's push back into our down dog once more. Now let's take some hovering with our knees. So our knees are not going to touch, holding onto the abs. And press back. And hover. And press back. Repeat. Hover. And press back. And hover. And press back. Now let's bring the right front leg up and just take that hover, which is going to be a little intense, and come back. You're not having to get that back leg too far up high, but we're really having to use the core muscles and that leg. Bend and come up. And once more, bend it and come up. Good, bring that leg in. Let's take a little break. We'll put our knees down, release the toes, and go into child's pose before we do that to the other side. Relax, breathe, let that lower back settle. Heads are down. And then we come back up. We're going into the down dog position. holding onto the abs, lift that back leg up. It doesn't have to be super high. And now we're going into this leg, hover and up, and hover and up. We have 2 more, and hover and up, and once more, hover and up. Good, bring the leg down. Let's go back into child's pose just for a moment, and release. And now let's roll up through our spine.
Now we haven't done very much focusing on that lower back. So let's do a little bit of lower back, sacral area work here. So our backs are straight, we're sitting straight up, and we're gonna use our abdominals and curve that lower back to the back of the room. You might find you get a little bit of a stretch in front of the thighs here, and then push through, undulate, and come forward. And roll it to the back. Come through and come forward. We've got 2 more. Rolling it to the back. Breathe. Push through and come forward. And once more. Roll it to the back. Good. Push through and come forward. Now we're going to go to the back once again. And if this does not feel comfortable for you to maintain this position with bent knee, you can always sit down with your legs out in front of you. And we're going to keep this curve in this lower back. Reach the arms up. We're going to take that front arm, bend the elbow, twist and reach. Open the shoulder. Try not to let that shoulder lift. Go down the shoulder and get into the side. Now we're going to push forward and back, trying to maintain this lower body where it is. So it's the upper body that's doing the motion, and we're going to flex our hands. So we got a little push forward, but more push back. A little push forward. So you can feel this in your abs. You're really holding them tight, and it's just a small motion. Reach back. Good. Bring this hand in, bring the hands so that they're not flexed anymore. Come front. We're going to maintain this curve. Remember, you've got those abs really engaged, and you've got a curve in your lower back there. So here we go. Other side. Elbow comes back. Reach the arms out. Make sure that shoulder is down. Flex the hands. And we have a little push forward and bigger push back. Try not to let the abs release. We're trying to really work them. And release out to the back and front. And push to the back. Hands come back to neutral position. Elbow bends, come front. Good. Let's hands down, push through, arch. And let's go all the way down. Dropping your head down. Excellent. Continue that little sinuous motion down to the floor. And release. Let's take our hands and bring them behind us. Clasp the hands together and pull with the hands, opening up the chest. Trying to still hold on to your abdominal lifting to your lower spine. So you've got a lift in the back, feet are pointed, you've got the legs staying on the floor, but we're opening up and in the chest and allowing the back to get some work there. Good. Come down, reach, stretch the arms out, head goes down. Relax the legs. Let's bring the legs up. And we're going to just do a windshield wiper with those legs going from side to side before we do this exercise once more. So the legs are just moving side to side. Your hips get a break. Your lower back gets a break. And we have one more direction. There we go. Coming upright. Feet come down. Point those feet. Put some power in them. Engage the abdominals. Bring the arms behind you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lift. And we're going to hold. So you're reaching those arms out. You're getting that navel up to the spine. Feel the chest opening, head lifting. The back is working. Breathe. Excellent. Good. And release and come down. Let's push back into child's pose once more. So here we go. We have a nice child's pose to help with that lower back that got a little contracted in that last exercise. Good. Rolling out through the spine. Putting your hands back onto your thighs, backs are straight. Let's take that curve and arch that we did initially. And curving that lower back, feeling the pelvis tilt under, feel that lower back with the back around, engaging the abdominals. push through, arch, and allow the upper body to follow. And again, we've got 3 more of these. So this second set through, it might feel like you have more mobility in that spine. Let's take it 2 more. Breathe it. Let it be nice and smooth. And push through and back, forward. And again, one more time. Reaching it. And come forward. Arch it. And good. Let's go back to an upright position. We're going to go back into that curve, that C curve. And we're going to bring our arms up and we'll maintain this position. Put the hands onto the shoulder, the elbows there. So you created almost a square, rectangular shape. And we're keeping that curve in the back. We're going to twist to the side. So now we're working on the obliques. Twist to the other side. And twist, breathe. And shoulders stay down, twist. 2 more sets, going over to the front. And to the back, breathe. And once more, to the front. And to the back. Let's come back to neutral position. And we're going to come back to the front. And now we're going to keep this curve in our back, engage the abdominals, lift the arms over the head, which is a little crunchy feeling, and down. It might feel like your shoulders get in the way, but just go as high as you can, maintaining this position. So we're working on the obliques. Lift and come down. And once more, lift it up and come down. Now let's move over smoothly to the other side. Here we go. Lift up. Keep that curve. Keep the abdominals engaged. 3 more. Lift and down. 2 more. Lift it up. And come down. And last time, lift it up and come down. Let's come back to your neutral position. And let's take those side to side motions. Once again, still really engaging the abs, lower back. And here we go. Front, twist it. And to the back. And you may find that you can get that elbow farther back because we're getting more mobility in that core region. And so we're working on the muscles. And back, and shift it, good, and shift it. Come back to neutral, hands down, push through the hips, roll over, and let's go all the way down once again into a child's pose. But notice if that child's pose has changed at all, if you feel different in that lower back area. Good, rolling back up. All right, let's come off of our heels, sitting down. And open the legs up into an open position here. Backs are straight. We've got the divine flesh out from there. And we're going to have our heels together and then go into a flex position. So we're pushing the toes out. We feel the thighs going out. We're going to drive the heels forward. So we're going in that rotated position, sitting up tall. At the end of this, reach with the legs. Make sure that you really get the back straight. And then come back in again, trying to keep the back straight and open the thighs. Let's take that again. Push and stretch out. Lifting up through that spine as high as you can. And come in and open the knees. 2 more. And press, stretch, lift up through the body. And come in. Excellent. And open. And last time, push it front. Stretch it out. Good. And come in and once again, reestablish that position. Maybe your feet have gotten farther away from each other because you've opened up the thighs so much. Excellent. Coming upright, we're going to open the legs here on a diagonal and stretch them out. So here we are in the diagonal. Again, the divine flesh is out from underneath us. We're going to flex the feet. We're going to shift our shoulders so they're in line with your left leg. And we're going to slide the left arm down along the leg as we reach the right arm up. And we're going down and along that leg, trying to keep an open position. Both hips are on the floor. So the torso is twisted. The legs may be getting a little bit of a stretch in the hamstring or maybe in the inside thigh. But now we're going to twist and drop down towards, with our nose to the knee, that left leg to directly work on that hamstring. Reverse that. So we're going to go back into that open position. Back hand comes along the leg. Rotate the torso. You may be feeling that rotation coming from the lower spine. And come back down, twist, keep both hips on the floor, shoulders down, drop the head down to the leg. Maybe you get a little farther over, but you're not lifting this right hip up. Let's take that 2 more times. Back hand comes onto the leg. Rotate the torso, open the arm, see if you can get a little farther over towards that foot. And then come back down, nose to the knee, drop it, shoulders are relaxed. Last time. Back hand, open, reach. Feel that side body stretch, and let's really reach that arm out as far as you can with the opposite hip staying on the floor. And then come back down into your nose to knees position and allow everything to settle. Walking the hands, we're going to roll up through the spine and stay in that position facing that left leg. But we've set ourselves up so we can go to the other side. So your bottom hand is going over that right leg, and now the left arm is coming up. And we're keeping a twisted side open position. Now this first time as we go in this direction will not feel as released and open as last time on our other side. Feet still stay in a flex position. Both hips are on the floor. Reaching that hand over. Okay, now let's flip. Drop down, so we're facing the leg, the right leg, and our nose is going to knee and increasing that stretch in the hamstring. Make sure we're breathing, make sure the opposite hip stays on the floor. Back hand comes to the leg, open and reach. Maybe this feels a little bit more open the second time. Really lengthening through that torso, particularly that part of your side body, from the waist to the hip, keeping that opposite on the floor to open up there. Okay, and twist, drop, and head down with that head. 2 more. Back hand, open, left arm reaches way up there. Feel that twist through the body there so you can really open up and get that side body working. And come down, nose to the knee. Dropping down, relax those shoulders, maybe shimmy the shoulders and the head out a little bit. And last time, here we go. Hand, reach, and you can feel the difference this last time with this twist, where the positioning of the torso is compared to the first time. Opening and breathing. Good. And let's come back down, dropping that head down. Relax. Relax the shoulders, keep the hip down on both sides, and then roll up through the spine, engaging your abdominals to an upright position. Good, let's come to center, bring the legs together and shake them out. Excellent. Let's lie down on our backs. So let's go into a bent knee position and roll through the spine, engaging the abdominals. You can slide the hands behind, roll down. See if you can get each part of your spine going into the floor, and then release the legs down. We're in a parallel position, feet are pointed. We're going to take a dancer stretch. So we're going to take the back leg this time, bring that knee into the chest. Let's take a rotation with that leg. So we're going to open up that knee to the side, press it with the back hand, and pull with the ankle, with the front hand, towards you, so you can get this sort of little twisted position in that leg, just to work in that hip a little bit. And let's reverse that. So now you're going to take your hands and move in the opposite directions and take a little twist in that hip in the opposite way. And then bring the knee back into the chest. And you may find that you can get that knee a little bit higher up towards your chest after doing that work. Feet are pointed, grab a hold of the leg, lift, stretch, lengthen, all the way up as far as you can get. Good stretch. And then come back down. Make sure the bottom leg is staying nice and pointed. Extend, reach, and lift. Each time try and get more of a stretch in that hamstring on that top leg. 2 more. Bend, lift, breathe, and stretch. Way up there. Good. And last time, bend it in, lift, unfurl that leg, coming to a long position. Now we're going to keep both feet pointed, and we're going to take some grand battements with the bottom leg, maintaining this top leg where it is. So we're lifting up And now as you reach out, we want to go slow. We're engaging abdominals. We're stretching that leg as far out as we can as we keep the top leg coming towards us. Let's take that again. Lift it up. Reach that bottom leg out nice and slowly. So you're really reaching away, holding onto the abs and down. 2 more. Lift. Reach it out. Point those feet. Push and down. And last one. Lift it up. Reach. Lengthening out, way out there. Good. And down. Now let's take a flex with both feet, pressing out through the heels. Good. And push through point. Once more, flex out through the heels. Push through and point. Fold that leg on top into your chest. Slide the leg down. Reach it to the floor. And now take your hands and do a little massage into that hip. And then relax for a second and notice if that hip feels any different than the one that we haven't worked with. Let's go into working with it. So let's come back to a parallel position. The back leg might feel longer than the front leg. And our feet are pointed. We're bringing that front knee into the chest. Hugging it in. See, notice how it feels to hug in. And let's take that twist. So we're going to open the leg. We're pressing with the same hand as that knee away, and then the bottom hand is coming under and coming towards you. So you're really sort of trying to wring it out. Bottom leg is staying nice and strong as your anchor, and you feel that in your hip. Good. And then come back to neutral position, and let's reverse that. So you've got the knee going in opposite direction and this leg being twisted the opposite direction as we just did. And you want to be gentle. You don't want to push too hard. It won't go very far. And then come back to neutral and then hug that knee. And you may find that that knee comes up a little bit easier and more agilely after doing that twisted stretch. So feet are pointed. We're going to grab a hold of the leg or the foot and extend that leg up, lengthening way up there. Good. And then allow it to come down into a bent knee position. Let's repeat that 3 more times. Lift, stretch, and reach. You might get a good big stretch, bigger stretch than you thought you would. Come back in, breathe, and lengthen. Both feet are pointed, legs are parallel. And here's our last one. Bend it in. Good. And stretch it up. Now let's make sure that both legs are deeply pointed. We're going to lift the bottom leg up into patmol. So we're lifting the leg up. Now remember, we're going slowly down, reaching out with that bottom leg and trying to pull the top leg closer to us to increase that stretch. We've got 3 more. Lift it up. Breathe. And reaching out. Keep the point happening in the legs. And 3rd time, lift it up. Reach way out. Lengthen that leg out all the way down to the floor, holding onto the core muscles. And last time, lift it up. Reach. And coming down and stretch. Now we're going to work through the feet. So we're going to flex the feet, both feet. Press out through the heel. Push to the ball of foot and point. Let's take that once more. Ball of the feet are coming up as you flex. And then ball the feet and point. Good. Hug that knee into your chest. Really hug that in. Excellent. Allow the leg to go down. Let's take that little massage into that hip once again. On this side. Good. And then give yourself a moment, just notice what's happening. Let's rock the hips side to side. Good. Release. And let's flex our feet and take that foot drum. So we're really integrating everything into the body here. Good. And release. Let's bring the knees up. So we can walk them up and bring them into your chest. We're going to take a little reach out with the legs and then roll up through your body to sitting position. So from here, you can lift the legs up and pull yourself upright. Excellent. Let's come back up to a sitting position. And this time, let's take a much wider stretch here. So we're reaching out into our second position here. We're flexing the feet. Now with the feet flexed, let's lift the knees and bend them a little bit. You won't be able to move much because we're not sliding the knees there, but you're getting a deeper stretch in the inside thigh there. Come back down and point. Flex the feet. Lift the knees up. Maybe rotate the knees back a little bit and you can really feel that stretch happening there. Push through the feet and point. Let's take that 2 more times. Flex. Bend the knees. Try to open to the back now. Maybe you can really feel that action. You are going to get a little working the outer glute area. Push through, point, and stretch, sitting up tall. Last time, flex the feet. Lift. Rotate out. Good. Growing taller through the torso. Push out, balls the feet and point. Now, if you can, stay here. If you need to bring your legs together because you're getting a little cramp in your glute side of the hip area, you can bring them together and reach them out. But let's take a forward fold. So here we go. Drop the head down, rolling through the spine, coming down to the position that you want to start with, still trying to keep the legs in that rotated position. Let's take 4 breaths. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach the arms out. Second breath, inhale. And breathe. Breathe in. And exhale, lengthen the arms out, trying to get the torso closer to the floor. And last time, deep breath in. Exhale and reach. Good. Let's walk our hands in as we roll up through our spine, holding onto the abdominals. So you're really rolling through that spine, coming to an upright position with the legs still out there. Let's just take some windmills. So we're going to go over to the side. Feel that stretch. We've worked on that side body stretch quite a bit today. And up and over. Good. Keep going. Reach up and over and lift up and over. Now we're going to repeat this with a flexed foot, and you're going to try and aim your hand towards that toe. Touch it if you can. Up and over. Reach it. Keep both hips on the floor. Touch that toe. And once more in each direction. Up and over. Feel that reach. Lift and up and over. Beautiful. Let's take one more reach over, and we'll take a little twisted lift up. So we're reaching over. Now we're going to take that bottom hand, cross it around our waist. Now we're going to twist towards this hand as it helps you to come upright. And then let's take that to the other side. So here we go. We're over, reaching, wrap. Now we're reaching with our bodies towards this bottom hand as it twists up, lift, and open. Good. Let's bring the legs together, shake them out. Flex the feet, sitting up tall. And let's just take those forward pushes with the heel and the hip just to integrate things and keep that lower spine moving with you. So we're pushing out towards the right, shoulders again, and to the left. Good. Little walking motion to the right. Breathe. And to the left. And last time, pushed out. Breathe. And to the left. Excellent. Come up right. Just shake everything out. Find a position that feels comfortable to you. I like to sit in my folded leg position. Make sure the divine flesh is out, so we're not trying to pull those legs close to us. Backs are straight. Let's take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Inhale, bring the hands to the heart chakra. And then give thanks to your body. Really tell your body good messaging. It will stay happy and help you feel nice and loose and healthy. All right, have a great rest of the day. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.